Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Showground Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now... Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Showground Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option. Going to be the right-hander opening first up today. Smith joining him in the middle to kick things off.
Okay. Everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement. And the openers are going to have to be wary of that. That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Oh, outside edge. It'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yep. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
Good return back from the deep.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. On the back foot, and that's gone high in the air, and that'll be four. Great shot.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up four. Might look to go big again here.
That's a solid shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Yep. Worked away. That's a nice single. It's gone down. What a chance.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
They'll get at least one here. End of another disappointing over. Cummins has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Going with pace now. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yep. Yep. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Huge edge. That's a boundary save for sure.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
There'll be runs here.
End of the 5th over. The Sixers are now on.
Yada, the spinner, coming in. To the attack. Going with spin now.
Thunder.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Driven through cover. Just the one. Time that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 6th over. The Sixers are now 40.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Flick down to fine leg for the single. Smacks that away through the gap. Thick edge.
End of the 7th over. The Sixers are now on.
Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
For the Thunder.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got too much room and got what it deserved. They'll get at least one here.
End of the 8th over. The
A little
Sixers.
late on that. No runs scored.
Coming back into the attack has done well so far. Jadeja back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Shot. Should be runs here. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for six. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Power and precision in that shot. Sharma with a beautiful piece of fielding.
End of the 9th over. The Sixers are now on 69. And Finland.
Yep. Yep. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Nicely played.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Nicely played.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Swept away from... Fine, should just be a single. The Sixers starting to hit their stride now after a big over. The Thunder in a whole heap of trouble.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting back. Boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough. Earlier with the ball, a huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Yadav has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too... easily. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
Green, the right-handed batter out in the middle. Doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. It's straight to gully.
End of the 11th over. The Sixers are now 4-1.
Cummins coming back into the attack.
Thunder.
Jadeja back on now.
For the Thunder.
Middled that one. Great timing. Shot. Should be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Good shot. A beauty. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 4-1.
Yes. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. At least two on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible. Cummins coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Sharma, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the over. The Sixers are now.
Cummins back into the attack.
New bowler into the attack for the Thunder. The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Timed that perfectly.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Too much room and got what it deserved.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here.
There in the field.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Ooh. That's a confident appeal.
The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Collects that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the 15th over, and the fielding restrictions are lifted.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Gone. Catches win. Catches, and that was a beauty.
Holly, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Early runs here.
One error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. That shot sees them get their innings started.
Crisp beautifully. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the over. The batting team are now on. Challenging critic.
Incredible. What a grab.
Miller, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. They'll get at least one here. That's a solid shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The Sixers are now on 2-3.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot. Should be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He'll want to settle into his work quickly.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
End of the over. The Sixers.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Cummins to bowl the last over. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Jabab. Brilliant stuff. A backward square with a great catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up.
End again. See you later. On your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
Short, taking guard. They'll be a bit nervous after 2 wickets have gone in 2 balls. Chance for a hat-trick now. No. Terrible shot.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Power and precision in that shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up 2 more.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
And the innings comes to an end. The Thunder will need 151 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Nice and easy there to get off. The mark.
Into the gap, it could have gone anywhere, hung up in the air for a long time. And you can see the speed of the outfield. That's 4 runs. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There could be a couple if they hustle. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. He's quick onto that in the infield.
End of the first over. The Thunder are now 5-2. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Straight to the fielder. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Shot. Should be runs here. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Knocks him over. First ball of the over.
Sharma, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. And they scamper through for a single. Good running.
End of the third over. The Thunder are now 12.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Big edge. Where's that going? That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, dear. It's gone straight to mid-wicket for the easy catch.
Markram coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nicely played.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Right out of the... middle of the bat. They'll get at least one here.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Shot. Should be runs here.
End of the over. The batting team are now on as requitted. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
shot. At least 2 on offer. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Keen to get going. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Driven through cover, just the one.
End of the 6th over.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Attack from the Sixers.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Hit that hard and fast. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 7th over.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Shot, should be runs here.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Carey, fortunate there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Left-handers out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment. He's got their tail up.
Nicked it.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Chance to run 2. Get at least one here. Oh, dropped it. Massive outside edge.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Edged, what a ball, and dropped.
And End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 54 for 4. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers. The new bowler into the...
Great shot. At least one on offer. Bowled. No, no luck at all there on that one.
Green, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
There'll be runs here.
End of the over. The Thunder.
No runs on that occasion.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 11th over.